Ever felt like you're missing out on a superpower? A digital assistant that could help you brainstorm ideas, draft emails, summarize documents, even write code? Well, what if I told you that superpower is now within your reach, and it's called Gemini? Think of it as having a brilliant, incredibly versatile collaborator right at your fingertips. But if you're new to this world of advanced AI, the idea of using Gemini might feel a little daunting. Where do you even start? What can it actually do? And how do you make the most of its incredible capabilities? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Forget complicated jargon and technical deep dives. This is your beginner-friendly guide to unlocking the potential of Gemini. We'll walk through it step by step, showing you just how easy and intuitive it is to integrate this powerful tool into your daily life. Before we dive in, let's paint a quick picture of what Gemini actually is. Developed by Google, it's a large language model, a sophisticated AI system trained on a massive dataset of text and code. This allows it to understand and generate human-like text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in an informative way. 2. 1. www.myrisfinancialpartners.com www.myrisfinancialpartners.com 2. www.simplylearn.com www.simplylearn.com But Gemini isn't just about spitting out facts. It's designed to be a creative and helpful companion, capable of understanding context, nuances, and even your intent. Whether you're a student grappling with a research paper, a professional looking to streamline your workflow, or simply someone curious about the possibilities of AI, Gemini has something to offer. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey and discover how Gemini can become your new go-to digital assistant? Let's get started. The first thing you'll need is access to Gemini. Currently, there are a few ways you can interact with it. The most direct way is through the Gemini web interface. Simply head over to the Gemini website, gemini.google.com, though this may vary depending on your region and updates, so a quick web search for Google Gemini should lead you to the right place. You'll likely need to sign in with your Google account. Once you're in, you'll be greeted with a clean and intuitive chat-like interface. This is where the magic begins. Another way you might encounter Gemini is integrated into other Google products. For example, Google has been weaving Gemini's capabilities into services like Gmail and Google Docs, allowing you to draft emails or summarize documents with AI assistants directly within those applications. Keep an eye out for new features and integrations as Gemini continues to evolve. For this beginner's guide, we'll primarily focus on using the Gemini web interface, as it provides the most direct and comprehensive way to explore its features. Once you're on the Gemini interface, you'll see a simple text box where you can type your prompts or questions. This is your direct line of communication with the AI. And this is where the art of using Gemini truly comes into play. Think of your interactions with Gemini as conversations. The clearer and more specific you are with your prompts, the better the results you'll get. Instead of a vague command like write something about cats, try something like write a short, engaging paragraph about the unique personalities of Siamese cats, suitable for a blog post aimed at cat lovers. See the difference? The second prompt provides context, specifies the topic, suggests a tone, and even identifies the target audience. This gives Gemini much more to work with, leading to a more relevant and useful response. Let's explore some practical ways you can start using Gemini right away. Asking questions. This is perhaps the most straightforward use case. Need to know the capital of Madagascar? Curious about the history of the internet? Want to understand a complex scientific concept in simple terms? Just type your question into the prompt box. Gemini will access its vast knowledge base to provide you with informative answers. You can even ask follow-up questions to delve deeper into a topic. For example, if you ask what are the main causes of climate change, you can then follow up with explain the greenhouse effect in more detail. Generating text. This is where Gemini's creative potential shines. You can ask it to write all sorts of things. Emails. Need to draft a professional email but are struggling with the wording? Provide Gemini with the key information you want to convey, and it can generate a draft for you to review and edit. Blog posts and articles. Got a topic in mind but don't know where to start? Gemini can help you brainstorm ideas, create outlines, and even write entire drafts. Remember to always review and personalize the content. Social media posts. Need catchy captions or engaging tweets? Gemini can help you craft concise and attention-grabbing content. Creative writing. Want to explore your fictional side? Ask Gemini to write a short story, a poem, or even a screenplay scene based on your prompts. Summaries. Overwhelmed by a long article or document? Paste the text into Gemini and ask it to provide a concise summary of the key points. Translations. Need to understand text in a different language? Gemini can translate between numerous languages with impressive accuracy. Brainstorming ideas. Feeling stuck on a project or facing a creative block? Gemini can be a fantastic brainstorming partner. Describe your challenge or goal and ask it to generate a list of potential ideas, solutions, or approaches. You might be surprised by the fresh perspectives it can offer. Drafting code. If you're a programmer or learning to code, Gemini can be a valuable assistant. You can ask it to write code snippets in various programming languages, explain code logic, or even help you debug errors. However, remember to always test and verify any code generated by AI. Learning and understanding. Gemini can be a powerful learning tool. You can ask it to explain complex topics in simple terms, provide examples, or even create analogies to help you grasp new concepts. It can also help you understand different perspectives on a topic by summarizing arguments for and against. Now that you have a sense of what Gemini can do, let's talk about how to get the best results. Here are a few key tips for crafting effective prompts. Be specific. The more details you provide, the better Gemini can understand your needs. Include keywords, context, desired tone, and any specific constraints. Provide context. Help Gemini understand the background of your request. If you're asking it to write an email, tell it who the recipient is and what the purpose of the email is. Specify the format. If you want the output in a particular format, e.g., a bulleted list, a table, a paragraph, explicitly state that in your prompt. Define the tone. Do you want the response to be formal, informal, humorous, or persuasive? Let Gemini know. Remember that Gemini is constantly evolving. Google is continuously working on improving its capabilities and adding new features. So, stay curious, keep exploring, and be prepared to be amazed by what this powerful AI can do. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.